16 years old, they've got the ability to change the way that this town thinks about itself. I think they've done it. Y'all think so? I wrote this long speech. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to remind myself what I said. No, I can read, kind of read it.
Here you go, Barry.
One of the things, oh, it's okay, I'm all right. One of the things that they have done, it wasn't about them winning. It was about them never quitting. It just so happens they've done both. It's teaching us. These guys are seniors this year, but they're one other thing, they're also teachers now. Whether they like it or not, they're teachers. They're teaching these guys over here a new tradition. They're teaching this town a new tradition. And I think everybody in this crowd tonight needs to thank these guys right here. I asked Chris Frisbee, where is it? Right there. Is good enough enough? Never enough. Good enough is not enough. Now I'm going to have to look at the notes. I've never done a pep talk before in my life. I'm going to ask you something. 7 and 3 good enough?
Oh, yes, sir.
Is God's nail good enough?
No.
You gonna leave everything on the field?
Yes, sir.
Are the Pirates gonna have a long ride home?
Yes.
I guess the Eagles are gonna win then.
Yes.
All right. I've said all I need to say. I'm gonna shut up. Well, these guys here, I'm proud of these guys, and I'm proud of these guys. They've made a difference, and I'm tickled to be just a little bitty part of it.
Contrary to what some of you believe, I was not brought out here to dance to the drum line. I think that was a little miscommunication. Girls, if y'all would, children, come in a little bit closer. There you go. Right there. Well, I found when you surround yourself with prettier people than you, it makes you look better. So that's why I always have my kids around me and my wife. It makes me look better. You know what? And I want to say that leading into, we talk all the time to these young men, especially we talk all the time about, you know, being quiet when other people are talking and paying attention. That's the main thing we talk about. Get your eyes up. Don't be looking down at the ground. Look at who's speaking. But first and foremost, I understand they're a football team, but more than that, they're a family. You know, and being a family is the most important thing. And I tell them all the time, you know, I have people in my family that I don't necessarily get along with, that we argue, we fuss, we fight, as do they. So they are truly a family, but the locker room is one of the most sacred places on earth. Because what you do is you bring in a guy from this side of the town, and that side of the town, and that side of the town, who go to different churches, who have different color skin, who do different things in life, but when they come in that locker room, they understand they're young men. And they figure out it doesn't matter how big or tall or short or wide they may be, that they like the same things. They like music, they like cars, and oh, do they like food. Okay? I couldn't be more prouder of a group of guys. We haven't changed anything that we've done in the last 7 years. We still get after it in the off season in the weight room. We still work hard. The one thing that probably changed more than anything was the belief in themselves and each other. When we got beat by McGee out there in that rainy, sloppy mess, and it was over with, and we didn't score a touchdown, for those first 3 games that we lost, I never saw a wavering in their confidence, in their work habits, on the practice field, in the locker room, anywhere. They still showed up every day and went to work. And I told them right there in the middle of that field when that game was over that we, not them, we were fixing to run the table in 8-4-8. Because you have the best football team. You're better than anybody else. And then when we got on that bus to go to Warren, I told them you're fixing to send shockwaves through the state of Arkansas when you go over there and beat them. Okay? And when they did that, the rest was history. You know, it was a snowball effect after that. The confidence gained, everything gained. Now, having off last week was new for all of us. We worked a lot on ourselves last week, correcting our mistakes. We didn't get film on Gosnell until early Saturday morning, sometime like that, so we've been breaking that down. They came in yesterday afternoon and got their weight workout and got their film session done, talk about the plays. They had a great day of practice, and there's no doubt in my mind when that ball is put on that tee at 7 o'clock on Friday night, it's going to be a mighty long night and a mighty long drive for the Pirates. Thank you.
Turn it off a little bit.